Hi, welcome to Beauty with Jackie. Today I'm going to be doing a birthday look. So to all you fellow Scorpios out there, here is your glamorous birthday look. So we're going to start out with the Tarte Marajuka Miracle Mist. I got this in one of my boxes. I opened many of them today. Just do a light mist. Nice and refreshing. Great for the summer. And we'll end off with spraying that. And now we're going to go in with the Urban Decay Naked foundation, the Stay Naked. This is in the shade 50 CP. So we are going to, I do about 3 drops to start out with, and this is the Sigma Foundation ERF 60 brush. That's this one right here. It's a little smudged. Used a lot. So we'll do 3 drops. Very lightly. And now we're going on each point of the face, the cheek, nose, forehead, chin. Now we're going to blend that out. This brush. Make it nice and beautiful underneath the eyes. And we're going to do the other side. And blend, blend, blend. You know the drill. Keep it nice and neat. And then we'll go on with our concealer. And if we need to go back in and use more, then we will. And so now we're going to blend down our neck. And it may look a little dark. This is my summer shade. But we're going to work with it and brighten it up for the fall. You tell me how you like it. So now, today I actually got in one of my packages I love this, the Tarte Double Duty, the Shape Tape Concealer. It's in the shade Light Sand. So we're going to try that one today. I used to use this one, I loved it. And we're going to do triangles underneath the eye, down, and then from the nose out for brightness. And kind of just blending what we got. And then whatever's left down the bridge of the nose. And we could do a tiny little triangle on the forehead. So we're going to add a little bit more just because this brush is really small and tiny. But still works, still does the job. And then now we're going to do the sides of the nose. Cupid's bow, whatever's left on the chin. Whatever's left underneath where we contour. And then you have some left doing the other side. And now we're going to follow the other side with another triangle down. Then now from the side of the nose out, triangle, blend that out. So now we're gonna go back in with that foundation brush, the Sigma one, and blend out what we got. We're gonna do a lot of blending today. So there's another like foundation concealer that I like to use, and I just wanted to give this one a try today. And if you have any other looks before I do my Thanksgiving look coming up, you let me know. And then now blending out. Keep on blending. And now blend down your neck. You could have used like a few drops on the neck as well, but that is up to you. So now going in with, I like to kind of double it up, layer it up with Sephora Make No Mistake Foundation Concealer Stick. This is in the shade Beechwood. So this one was a little light for me, so I do like to add it on with another one. It's called Bamboo. So same thing, triangles down, triangle out, bridge of the nose, triangle on the forehead up top, triangle down, triangle out. Sides of the nose, Cupid's bow, underneath the lip, right above the chin, right where we would contour. Same thing on the other side. Looks a little funky, but that's what a girl's got to do to get glamorous. And makeup all over my vanity. So now going with the Bamboo, same thing. Triangles down, triangle out, nose, forehead, triangle, sides, Cupid's bow, chin. Where we contour, and now we're going to do the neck because I keep forgetting. So now we're going to blend it out once again with that Sigma brush, and if we need to, we're going to go back in with that Urban Decay Naked Foundation. And I know it's a lot, so people who don't like to use this much foundation, you don't have to. You could use, you know, even one if you want to. You don't have to use all of them. Whatever works for you. You know, if it's kind of like a light day where you're not doing much, you don't need to do a full glam. And you don't kind of want to lose that contour too. So it's kind of nice when that shade is a little darker because you still get that look. So we are going to go back in. Let's do 2 pumps this time because we did use a lot. I don't feel the need to go back in a lot more. And now, like I said before, we are just blending with what we got. Because we want to keep it nice and neat. And it kind of, I feel like, has this dewy look. Which you could matte it out, because I tend to like it a little bit on the matter side. That's just me. And now you kind of just blend out a little bit more to your liking. And we'll set it with powder. Underneath the eyes. And it does come off a little yellowish, but you can always doctor that up. So now we're going to go in with one of my favorites, a Studio MAC NW30. And it's a shade right here. Going in with the Sigma Large Powder 20 brush. It's this baby. And swirl and tap. And from nose, cheeks, forehead, blend down the neck. And now you could add more later, but let's do our brows while we're here. This is the shade Brunette in the MAC Eyebrow Styler. This is one right here. And we're using the pencil side first, kind of tracing what we got. And then now it's nice because this one, it comes with a spoolie on the other side, so you're gonna do a little blend out. And then we're gonna go in with our bronzer. So we are going to use a Too Faced Chocolate Gold Soleil. It's a really pretty packaging. It's nice. It says chocolate gold. We're going to use the Sigma Precision Tapered F86 brush. It's this one right here. Dipping in, going down the bridge of the nose, down to the tip, other side, and now we will go back in with the Sigma Large Angled Contour F40 brush. It's this one right here. Dip back in lightly and blend out that line. And cheeks, right where the hollow of the cheekbone with chisel. Other side. And down sides of the temples, forehead, right in your hairline, jawline, all the lines. So now could go back in with a foundation just so it's blended out just a little bit more. Going back in with that MAC, going in with that Sigma brush, and now you could use the little sponge it comes with. Sometimes they do that. I know, just blending out all the way down to our neck, just like usual, just for that more like personal look. So now in one of my boxes they sent me today the Milani blush. This is in the shade Romantic Rose. So we're going to use that. It's so pretty. Comes in like the package and it's like they made it into a rose. How pretty is that? So now we're going to use the Sigma Duo Fiber Powder Blush F15. It's this one right here. Dipping in lightly. Above where we contoured, kind of like the Sunday. like a chocolate sundae, chocolate strawberry, vanilla for the icing highlight. Other side. Now we're going to go in with our highlights. So now we're going to use the Sigma Tapered Highlighter F35 brush. This one right here. And we're going to use the Anastasia Moonchild Beverly Hills palette. That's this one. Like I always say, it's an oldie but a goodie. And we're going in with this Lucky Clover shade. So it's kind of like a nice white, frosty, icy, like a little bit of green sparkle, like something you'd use for St. Patrick's Day. But we're going to do it today just because who doesn't want a little luck on their birthday? So now we're going to go in, tap lightly, because like I said, you don't want to be like a green goddess here today. Not today. So, dipping lightly. Temple. Remember that ice cream sundae? Dipping lightly. Tap. Other side. And now whatever's left, bridge the nose lightly. Forehead. Cupid's bow. Chin. And now your neck bones are showing, your collarbone's showing. You want that glamorously glowing too. So now we're going to go in, and what I like to do is I actually like to go back in with my highlighter and my bronzer for as part of my eyeshadow look. So now, and you could use, I like to sometimes use the highlighter and I use that setting spray to kind of make it more pigmented, but right now I'm not going to, may decide to later, but we're going back in with that Chocolate Soleil, the Too Faced one, the chocolate gold, that one right here, using the Sigma brush, Sigma pencil E30. This one right here, and dipping in lightly. So now I like to use this pencil brush to kind of like outline for my liner for later on. Kind of gives it like a nice smoky baseline, or if you want to blend out for a more smoky look, you can. So going to go on lash line, lower lash line, just dragging whatever we have left for the top and kind of winging it out a little bit. So it kind of smokes it out a little bit. It's nice. Now going in with the Sigma Short Shader E20. So this one I will use for my highlighter, my highlight today, but you can also use it to kind of, like I said, to smoke out like a darker look. So it's nice, it goes both ways. So we'll go in a corner, whatever's left, the lid and the brow bone. So there's not much, so this is the type of shade, the color that you can, you know, spray it for pigment. But it's, you know, right now she's just enough. She's good. So, going in now, we're going to use the Tarteist Flirt Tarte palette. I'm going to go in there and use the shade Hotline. That's this one right here. It's like a nice little toasty orange look, nice for fall. You could use it for Thanksgiving. Lots of fun. So, using the Sigma Tapered Blending E35 brush, that's this one right here, tapping into that Hotline right there. Tapping off excess and kind of doing, like I always say, windshield wiper motions from out to in, and kind of just getting off the excess and kind of just gives that nice deep vibe. So now we are going to go, still doing the crease here, with the Sigma Blending E25 brush. We're going to go in the shade Playful, so it's like a nice little chocolate brown color. The other one was like a little bit more rusty, still very nice. So blending from out to in, windshield wiper motion. Same thing on the other side. And now we can still do the crease. Why not? So going in with the, what brush is this? Sigma Medium Angled Shading E70 brush. So now going in, oh, I use this one so much. What's her name? Passion. So she's pretty, she's passionate. She's like a nice rosy metallic bronze, very pretty. So same thing. Out to in. Windshield wiper. Beautiful. So now we actually will go back in with that Anastasia, the Moonchild palette, the Lucky Clover. So I'm going to go back in this color right here. And we are going to mist that brush a little bit, make it more pigmented. So Sigma Large Shader E60, this one right here, with the Marajuka Tarte Miracle Mist. She is a miracle, let me tell you. So mist, dip in lightly because you don't want to like ruin the palette. Not that it would ruin it, it would just, you don't want to get it too wet, but just one on your brush. So dip it in. Now inner corner to the lid, blend it out, whatever's left, brow bone. So it's nice. She gives a little glow. Same thing on the other side. Make sure you blend those lines. And she's nice. She looks beautiful. So now we are going to go in with our liner. So we're using the Benefit Roll Lash. This little mini one, she's cute. So we're gonna go across our lash line, do a little wing. If you want, you can blend it out, smoke it out, do our little wing. You could drag it out a little bit more if you want. Beautiful. So now we can smoke it out, so I think I will decide to do that because I do like it a little bit more smokier. That's just my personality. Same thing on the other side. Wing it out. And you don't want it too thick, so you could always clean it up with your concealer, but we're gonna let her dry. So fan her out, fan that girl. And then now we are going to go in with the shade Snuggle, because who don't like to snuggle? That's the shade right here. It's like a nice little chocolate color. So we're actually gonna go back in with, like I said, that the brush, the pencil brush from Sigma, because we could smoke it out. Sigma Pencil E30, this one right here. Going in with Snuggle, tap off excess, and then go across that line that we made, and then drag it underneath, lower lash line. Don't mind my stomach growling, I'm really hungry. Drag it along the lower lash. Beautiful. Now, if you want, you could use that same shade to kind of do your crease, but don't find it 100% necessary right now. But I'm wearing lash extensions, so we are not doing mascara today. Don't want to ruin those baby girls. So we could, you tell me what you think. We could go in with NARS. Let's go crazy. That's an option. Or Kylie Cupcake. You tell me. Are we doing like a hot pink vibe? Or are we doing a pinky vibe? I don't know. So I'm going to start off with the NARS one. And if we feel that we need to go in another pink vibe, we do so. So this shade right here, kind of trace those lippies. And lower lip, upper lip. Smack those lips together. No. I'm feeling a lighter pink vibe today. Not feeling this. So what I like to do also is when I feel that the shade isn't quite right, I go in back with my contour, my bronzer, and also I'll go back in with my blush just to kind of amp up the vibe. So now we are going to go in with Cupcake, Kylie, because we don't love a good cupcake. And I'm going to go in. And it's more like a nudie pink. So that we're going for. Still, she's still a little too pink. So what I want to do is I'm going to go in with, I absolutely love the Real Housewives. So Kim from Real Housewives Atlanta, she came up with KAB Cosmetics with her daughters. And this one is really awesome. It also came in one of my boxes. Comes with a matching liner. Don't have it out of my vanity right now. And it's in the shade Charming. So let's see how charming this makes me. So it's nice. Comes with a nice big brush. Those big lips. Go in. So this one, if I describe it, it's kind of like a nice warm berry color. So she's nice. She's more vibe. So I like that, feeling it. So now we're going to go back in with our bronzer, like I said. So going back in with the Chocolate Gold Soleil. That's this one right here. going in with a Sigma Large Angled Contour. And now we're going to go down the bridge of our nose, lightly, down where the chiseled part of our contour would be. Other side, forehead, and now jawline. And now, since I do kind of want to amp up the vibe, like I said, we want to go back in with our blush. So the Milani Romantic Rose, this one right here. Gonna make it nice and romantic, nice and rosy. Going in with this one. Going back in with a blush, Sigma, where you at? Sigma Duo Fiber Powder Blush F15. This one right here. Dipping in lightly. Right above where we contoured. So you're going to go a little bit heavier than you did last time because you do want to amp it up. And she's good. And then sometimes if I still feel like I need more coverage, you could go back in with your foundation. That's always an option. But we are going to set it for now. The Marajuka Miracle Mist. Beautiful. Fan her out. And you are all set. So I hope you enjoyed my birthday look. Please subscribe, like, post, whatever you want me to do next before my Thanksgiving. Don't forget, you Scorpio birthday girls, all months. Don't let that crown ever fall, darling.